All right, today we're diving into something called NaWeHub. And trust me, it's a really innovative digital platform that's totally shaking things up for entrepreneurs in Sierra Leone. It's this amazing story about tech, community, and, well, what happens when you put an entire ecosystem right in someone's pocket. Let's get into it.
Okay, listen to this quote. It hits the nail on the head. A frustrating paradox. It's such a powerful way to start because you immediately know we're talking about a big systemic problem, something that's holding back a ton of potential. So, what exactly is this paradox?
All right, let's break this down. Because once you really get a handle on this paradox, you'll see exactly why something like NaWeHub had to be created, and why what they're doing is so important. So, here's the deal. On one side of the coin, you've got Sierra Leone, just brimming with creative, ambitious young people. I mean, there's absolutely no shortage of ideas or drive. But then, and here's the paradox, those same innovators, they really struggle to even get started. They can't get their hands on the basic tools, the right networks, or the funding they need. And get this, even something as simple as registering a business is this super complex, confusing process. Information about grants or loans, it's scattered everywhere. You can see how this creates this huge disconnect, right? It feels like development is something that happens to you, not something you're a part of. But you know, out of a challenge like that, something really fascinating can emerge. And in this case, it's a digital-first solution. So now we pivot. We've talked about the problem. Let's get into the really clever and ambitious answer. And that answer is NaWeHub. It's a digital platform, and its whole reason for being is to solve that exact paradox. How? By putting an entire ecosystem right into the hands of startups. The big idea here is centralization. Let's just bring everything an entrepreneur could possibly need into one single, easy-to-access place. Now, the platform is run by a group called eWomen SL, and this is where it gets really interesting. It has this kind of dual purpose. It's not just about business growth, which is what you'd expect. It's about empowering startups and building up districts at the same time. That connection, that link between private business and community good, it's baked right into the DNA of the whole thing. So you're probably wondering, okay, how does it actually do that? Well, you can think of NaWeHub as being built on two powerful, connected engines. Each one is designed to tackle a different piece of the puzzle. So on one side, you've got NaWeHub for business growth. This is exactly what it sounds like, a one-stop shop for startups and small businesses. It's just packed with resources, how-to guides, and info on funding. Then on the other side, you have something called Love Your District, or LYD for short. This is the civic part of the equation. It's a way for everyday citizens to chip in with small, voluntary contributions for projects in their own home districts. They seem like two separate things, but believe me, they are designed to work together for one single mission. Okay, let's zoom in on the business side first. So inside NaWeHub, an entrepreneur can find literally everything they were struggling to find before. A library of templates and resources, clear, straightforward info on financing and grants, guides to cut through the red tape, and here's the real game changer, a self-serve business registration tool. This directly tackles that massive hurdle of just getting your business officially on the books. All right, now for that second engine, Love Your District. This is where the community building magic happens. It lets anyone, and I mean anyone, whether they're at home or living abroad, make these small, micro contributions. And to make it fun and engaging, they've got these district leaderboards, kind of turning participation into a friendly competition. But here's the most critical part. It's all transparent. The funds are tracked, so you can see exactly where your money is going and what tangible projects it's helping build in your community. That's huge. Okay, so you've got these two engines running in parallel, right? The business hub and the community funding platform. And when they work in tandem, they create something really powerful. It's what you'd call shared value. Everybody involved gets something out of it. And you can really see the shared value when you look at who benefits. For entrepreneurs, the problem they're solving is finding funding and getting registered. Done. For citizens, it's about being able to contribute to their home district and actually see what happens with their money. Done. And for the government or other partners, well, it's a single, super effective way to support local innovators. The platform basically lets everyone accomplish their specific goal, all within the same ecosystem. It's pretty brilliant. And the whole system is designed to create its own momentum. It's like a powerful, self-reinforcing loop. Think of it like a snowball rolling downhill. First, the awesome resources attract entrepreneurs. Their success and activity then gets citizens excited to contribute through LYD, which creates visible progress in the districts. That progress then acts as proof that this whole thing works, which attracts even more users and partners, and they, in turn, make the ecosystem even richer. It just keeps building on itself. And what's the end result of this loop? Well, you can call it a ripple effect. It might start with something small, like one entrepreneur downloading a business plan template, or one citizen contributing a few dollars. But those small actions ripple outward. They lead to real economic growth, communities that are stronger and more connected, and in the end, a more resilient and self-sufficient Sierra Leone. So, when you step back and look at the whole picture, you realize this isn't just some clever app. It's really the foundation for a completely new story for Sierra Leone. A story that's being written by its own local innovators and its own citizens.
And the vision driving all of this? It's actually beautifully simple, but at the same time, it's incredibly bold. The idea is that every single entrepreneur in Sierra Leone deserves a real chance to succeed. And every single district deserves the means to grow, powered by the people who call it home. And that's why, in the end, it's so much more than just an app. It really is a movement to completely transform the country's entrepreneurship ecosystem right from the ground up. We're talking district by district, entrepreneur by entrepreneur, and even dollar by dollar. Which really leaves us with a final, pretty powerful question to think about. Can a single digital platform truly rewrite a nation's economic story? NaWeHub is betting that the answer is a resounding yes. By connecting entrepreneurs, citizens, and partners all in one transparent digital space, it's aiming to do exactly that. Time will tell, of course, but it's for sure telling a brand new and very exciting story.